Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is another Monday. You know what I'm saying? An excruciating Monday. For those of you who are having a great day, shouts out to you. I am not having a great day. We got to talk about Square Enix, okay? Square Enix is making moves, and we got to talk about it. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're on mobile, hype the video. You know what I'm saying? Turn the notification bell on. Help a dead channel come back to life. Anyway, so Square Enix wants to it wants generative AI to be doing 70% of its QA and debugging by the end of 2027. They've also announced layoffs across nearly all areas of its Western business today. Well, obviously, this was on the 6th. What? Square Enix is firing everybody in the West. In the West. And this is exactly what we've been talking about. Square Enix announces more layoffs as part of US and Europe restructuring. Nearly all areas of Square Enix's Western business affected by latest cuts. It tells staff. This is insane. 2 PR directors have been laid off by Square Enix. Former Blizzard and senior director of PR at SE Ryan Arbogast, who was with SE for 14 years. PR director Emily Shoji, who was with SE for 15 years. SE seems to be laying off people directly related to communication and feedback. After nearly 14 incredible years, my journey with Square Enix has come to an end as part of recent organizational changes. Okay, it's been an absolute honor to work alongside so many talented people, passionate people, to help bring some truly special games to players around the world. I'm deeply grateful for the experiences, the friendships, and the countless memories that came from being a part of such an iconic company. That's Ryan Arbogast. Shouts out to him. He was, as you can see, 13 years, really 14 years. Emily Shoji, you know what I'm saying? There you go. And she was with them for 15 years. Okay, let's continue. John Henneke, the chief publishing officer and head of Western branch of Square Enix, has officially resigned ahead of the wave of layoffs. He responded pissed off to concern of woke ideology in video games. Henneke was the direct voice of Western market to Japan. Yesterday, I announced to my team at Square Enix that I have decided to resign from my role as chief publishing officer effective on November 21st. This has been a difficult decision, as it means that I must part with a very talented group of high-performing and passionate co-workers and friends across the US and Europe. It has been my distinct honor to lead, to work alongside, and to learn from such an amazing team. I want to thank the Square Enix leadership team for entrusting me in this role and giving me such a fantastic professional opportunity. And I want to thank my teammates and colleagues for their support throughout my 7 years at the company. Finally, I'd like to thank all of Square Enix's players, fans for the passion and enthusiasm. Your energy keeps our teams fueled more than you know. And let me see. Do they show? This is what somebody said. When AAA start pushing agendas gamers don't want to see, they pay for it by not buying the game. Fire the long-term failing CEO and the staff that embraced woke ideology. And as you can see, he told somebody to piss off there. Was that on LinkedIn? Hey, that's a crazy comment to put on LinkedIn. Not the piss off part, but yeah, that's on LinkedIn. I hate that person. I probably not getting hired nowhere. So these are some of the games that the Western studios for Square Enix was responsible for. Forspoken, we all know how that went. Outriders wasn't bad. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? But it was too repetitive for me. It's too repetitive. Life is Strange. I don't know if that was a good game or not. That's for people who play that type of stuff. But obviously, these games wasn't performing up to snuff enough for them to want to keep that. And then here, some of the latest development. Narrative designer from Square Enix, previously Life is Strange, terminated. Part of the organization called Limit Break Mentorship, lobbying agency for marginalized people in video games industry, intending to replace cishet white men. What the hell is a cishet? And this is the person. Hey, yo, the welcome home. Y'all can't see it. Hold on, let me see if I can move this up so y'all can see this. The welcome home frog is hilarious. But whatever. Okay, so obviously, what are we going to ignore that? So, what is it that we're talking about here? right? Is it possible that Square Enix is just saying, listen, we tried to do it the Western way, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. You guys tried to steer us in the direction where you thought that Western gamers were going to embrace our games more. It hasn't worked. Okay, especially when you're Square Enix and you got to look over at a company like From Software, who has obviously dominated the Western market, right? Like everybody plays Souls games, and you're losing relevancy while you're dwindling down. Game Science, the all of the other Japanese, Chinese, and Korean studios that are making headway where you're losing relevance. And none of those studios got to where they are today by listening and marketing themselves and creating games for a Western audience. They created the games that they wanted to make, and Square Enix should do that too. So, and then you couple that with following the woke ideology, the body type A, body type B, androgynous looking women type situation. Like it's just all bad. And so could Square Enix be going back to what they were before? The hope is yes. I would temper expectations until we start seeing evidence of that being the case. Okay. I mean, because whoever's, not that I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, but whoever's decision it was to make the Final Fantasy remake an action game, Western people won't play turn-based. Yeah, okay, you better ask Expedition 33. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.